Hey guys, May Flom here, craftwithmay.com, and this is a quick little YouTube video to share with you just my thoughts, real quick tips and thoughts on sports scrapbooking. So I know this is a question that I get a lot. I'm just going to be kind of sitting here working out my layout ideas while I chat with you about this. So this is something I hear a lot about, and it can be really overwhelming. So there's a couple different options that I'll share with you. Number one tip: make an entire album. Maybe it's a 6x8 album and just fill it, or maybe you do a digital photo book and just fill it with photos of the season. This works well if you've got, like, say I don't know, maybe a baseball league where there's lots and lots and lots of games. Or if you want to combine seasons and say, like, do an entire career of the sport in one album. Idea number two: pick your favorites. That's what I'm doing right here. These are two pictures taken one after the other at a track meet. There were 3 track meets, okay? It was an all county or all school, not all county, I suppose. I guess it was just all the schools in the area. There's like 5, 6 schools, and they had 3 track meets 3 weeks in a row, and they all competed, okay? And that was the season. So because of that, I just picked my 2 favorite pictures, telling the story, making 1 page, and these photos will represent the season. Now, I picked a bright, fun pattern paper, and I paired that with plain white cardstock. Why? Because that's going to keep my eye on the star of our page here, but it's still going to give us some, like, fun. And I picked this rainbow dot. This is a paper by Chamel line by American Crafts. It's got some movement, it's got some fun. I also added, you can see my stitching detail here, some arrows, so you don't have to get into themed product. Maybe I don't like the colors or the style of themed product. Don't get hung up on that. Look around your own stuff and see, well, what do I have that I like? What do I have that I think would work well? What do I have that I think, you know, that I enjoy or that I feel like is a good fit here? Just roll with whatever that might be. I don't know, you know, it's going to be a different answer for everybody. Me, I really want to use my stash. So going through, you can see I'm kind of rolling through over here, going through what I have and figuring out some items that I feel like look nice or work well for my pictures, for my storytelling. That's the route that I like to take. So you can see here, adding some photo corners, I'll find some stickers. The complete layout will be up on my blog. Now, if you want to be somewhere in the middle, you don't want a whole album, but you also don't want just 1 page with 1 or 2 pictures, another option would be print a page worth, whatever that is. For me, this is 12 by 12, so that would be 6 4x6 pictures, one direction or the other, portrait or landscape. Print them out and just make an entire page or 2 or 4 of photos and keep it really, really simple. Pick 1 or 2 that really represent the sport, the season, whatever the story is you're trying to tell, and tell that. So that's idea number 3. Idea number 4, make a page or a pair of pages, so a 2-page spread for each game, event, match, whatever it happens to be called, but make 1 layout, 1 spread for each individual session. That's another idea. Final idea here, divide your page into columns. They could run either direction, but like 3 columns, okay? So 4 by 12 if working 12 by 12. And in each column, write yourself a little piece about the game, the match, the meet, whatever it is. Print a small photo, like 2 by 3. So it would look, let me grab a piece of paper, something like this. You would have 3 columns within: story, photo, story, photo. Maybe there's more than 1 photo and a title. These could all mix and match and be any combination that you want, but that's just another idea if you're trying to get multiple stories. This one works well when you're trying to get multiple stories within 1 scrapbook page. Another concept for that is to square it. Make 4 squares, and in each square a photo, and a story. However much, however little you want, but come up with some way to divide the page so that you can tell multiple stories that are connected because they're all about sports or whatever it is within the same. The thing that all of my ideas have in common, you do not need any themed product. I'm really big on that. I really believe that use the themed product. For example, here's like a postcard and some travel. These two things are travel themed, and that's great. And here's another one that's travel themed, and that's great. And I will use them. I love travel themed stuff. However, I picked this stuff because, you know, everything in here I picked because it was my style, because I like the colors. I love this crayon. I'm not sure what I'm going to end up using this on, but I didn't pick it for, you know, say to use on a coloring with crayons themed layout. I got it because I really liked the crayons and the colors, and it's a lot of fun. And I really recommend that you do the same. You'll be really happy with your scrapbooking and your memory keeping. And I hope you have a lot of fun with that. Remember, you can always leave me comments if you have any questions or requests for future videos. You'd also join my crafting group over on Facebook or shoot me an email. I will see you next time with more tips, tricks, and fun ideas for your memory keeping.